Union is really a staple in NBA 2K. What number drop is this one with your collaboration with Canada Goose?
Maybe our fourth. We have been in the game for quite a while. We're super.
And with the trade deadline behind us, we have a sense now of the teams poised to make a move after the All-Star break, Grant.
Always an interesting time of the season. Teams are jockeying for playoff position, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And, of course, some GMs stuck their necks out at the deadline. Now we get to see if any of those big moves pay off.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5. And as they go small, then it's Lonnie Walker, then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Mr. Perfect in at the shooting guard position.
Number 7, at the line for 2.
He's off on the first.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
All right, so about the Pelicans, what has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with a healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Williamson. McCollum outside. Knocks it down from distance.
With confidence and ability from long range, I love it. McCollum's able to space the floor and keep the defense honest.
Here's Walker. Pass to James. To the left wing. Lets it go. Mr. Perfect shot is off.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Here's McCollum. His last outing, he had 24 points.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. He drops it from range.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing. The point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
Now here's Jones. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Pass to Valanciunas. Rebounded by the Lakers. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
And the Pelicans with possession here. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Got a hand on it.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
The offensive rebound. Back to James. To the left side wing. Beyond the arc. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle. So far, just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Give it up one more time for your Pelicans. Make some noise.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Jones. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
And that one's good. He has 7.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Jones. Now Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
At the line for the Lakers, Lonnie Walker IV. At the line for 1.
Free throw good, Walker. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Pass to Jones. Outside Ingram. Now here's Valanciunas to the paint. Here's Jones. Here's Williamson. Over James. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
The closer, the better for Williamson. The mid-range is a little test of his range.
It's scooped up. Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Ingram, the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Ingram. McCollum on the wing. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. McCollum's gotten a second bucket on the night.
And using incredible balance and coordination to outduel his opponent. McCollum is no stranger to contested shots.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Davis. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Davis has got 6.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 5. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. 7 points in the game, and C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Greg.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker. And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboard. These second chance buckets are killing them.
Now here's Ingram. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. And he gets it back. McCollum, the pass to Jones. And it's off from three-point range.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Williamson inside. Check by James. McCollum with it. He has 7. And here's Ingram outside. Knocks down the long J.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much and
pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's McCollum. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Jones up top. Pass to Ingram. Fires for 3. And Mr. Perfect pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep. And here's Walker. He had 9 points in his last time out. Mr. Perfect. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Walker's got his 3rd assist.
It gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
McCollum's shot is off. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score. Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second-chance opportunities.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Now here's Ingram. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Valanciunas passes to Jones. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Down low, Mr. Perfect. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Back to McCollum. Pass to Ingram. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bryant, he's checked in for Davis. Jones comes in for James. Reeves is checked in for Walker. And it's Schroeder in for Russell Westbrook.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And here are the Pelicans now. They trail by 16. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. New Orleans has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Murphy. Here's Alvarado. Nance outside. Here's Daniels, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Pass to Murphy. Here's Daniels. They need this. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Nance against Jones. To the middle. Here's Mr. Perfect. Down.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Alvarado. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Shot clock at 6. Here's Daniels. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter.
So what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Beverly, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the Pelicans shooting 33% on the first. The 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
Substitution on the court.
He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana. And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. And the Lakers with some changes. And so in the game for the Lakers, LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the 2. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Westbrook outside. Pass to Walker. James with the ball. Here's Mr. Perfect. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Jones. Back to McCollum. And here's Jones. Let's go with a 3. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but looks like they're putting it together right now.
Hi, guys. Well, Mr. Perfect in their last time out against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He picked up 49 points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up with a triple-double on the night. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Now here's Westbrook. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Now you got to be aware when Valanciunas is in the area. He's capable of sending your shot back.
Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's Williamson. McCollum outside. On the wing, Jones. And it's blocked.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Ingram against Walker. Pass to McCollum. Six to shoot. Inside. Valanciunas.
But one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
At the line for your Pelicans, Jonas Valanciunas. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
That one misses. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Out to the right wing. Westbrook outside. Pass to Mr. Perfect. James left side. It's Walker on the wing, covered by Williamson, and the bucket is good. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
Timeout called. The Pelicans.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Westbrook against McCollum. Now here's Jones. He's got 7. Back to McCollum. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Westbrook. McCollum's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's McCollum. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Pass to Valanciunas. Now Williamson. Checked by James. Here's Jones. Deflected. Davis against Valanciunas. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
First one falls for him. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them the charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
When you talk about two-way impact on a game, AD might be the top guy in the league. I mean, when he's healthy, he's a menace on defense with that length and timing, and offensively, he can carry a team.
Now here's Valanciunas. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Shot's good by McCollum.
Can't sleep on McCollum, not even for a second, because that's when he strikes.
Westbrook outside. Here's Mr. Perfect. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. He's got 24.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Valanciunas. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. For three, McCollum. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got his third assist of the night. The Lakers dominating the game. Westbrook outside. Pass to Walker. Now Westbrook. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, that's not been a typical possession for them in this first half. You know, for the most part, they've been pretty smart with the ball.
New Orleans has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Williamson finds Valanciunas. Now here's Ingram. Left side Jones. Out to McCollum. Three-pointer. And he can't get that one. And the Lakers going the other way now. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. And that's the first of just 2 home games for him. Davis, that's good.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
New Orleans calls timeout. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
So it's the Pelicans now. Pass to Jones. The shot no good. Some solid defense from James. Here's Mr. Perfect. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Davis, that's good. Davis has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 5. Pass to Williamson. Outside Jones. Down low. Here's Ingram. Count that one. Ingram's got 7 points.
Much more efficient this quarter. Feeling more and more confident.
To the middle. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Outside Jones. Walker against Ingram. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Brandon Ingram. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Ingram.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Shot's good by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Schroeder's ability to accelerate in the open floor, one of his primary advantages as a player.
McCollum outside. Pass to Ingram. Here's Murphy. Checked by Davis. McCollum with it. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
McCollum outside. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. And the Lakers making a change here. Jones is checked in. The Lakers dominating the game. Pass to Mr. Perfect. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Murphy. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 1:16 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Mr. Perfect. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
New Orleans has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to McGee. Here's Murphy. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And Alvarado gets it to go.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Reeves. Here's Mr. Perfect. And that one is stuffed right through.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
41 seconds left in the first half. Here's Alvarado. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Clock at 6. Free throw line jumper. Off the left rim and out. And for the Lakers, their shooting has been incredible, 72%.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Pass to Murphy. Here's Daniels. Money from 17 feet out. 9 points in the game.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Now McCollum, Jones and Ingram run the wings. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. And it's McCollum at the 1. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now here's Westbrook. Here's Mr. Perfect. Jones with the block. Ingram against Westbrook. Ingram, the pass to McCollum. And the 3 off target. James, outside. Mr. Perfect.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
New Orleans has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Outside Ingram. Jones with the ball. McCollum outside. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Hits a three-pointer. Jones has got 10 points in the game.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And they recover it. Davis, the pass to Walker. Here's Mr. Perfect. From the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. 33 points for him.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pass to Ingram. Takes the 3. The Lakers with a rebound. James has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together. One of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Sinks it from distance. 16 points for him.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Mr. Perfect shot is off. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
And he can't get the first one.
A late bloomer. C.J. McCollum's career has been fun to watch unfold, and I'm sure inspired lots of hoopers out there.
And he's good on the second. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Westbrook finds Walker. Back to Westbrook. Williamson against James. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. James has got 10.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 17. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Mr. Perfect shot is off.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Here's Mr. Perfect. 33 points for him. From 10 feet away. And again, it's the Lakers.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Outside Jones. Pass to Ingram. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Aggressive move that time by Ingram, putting up the shot while absorbing the foul.
At the line for New Orleans, Brandon Ingram. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Ingram. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Davis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Hey, you know, this is really the challenge of trying to defend Davis, because not only is he tall and smart, but he's gotten stronger in his time in the league. And he typically blows through contact and draws fouls.
The first one falls. Nunn's checked in for Westbrook. Both free throws good from Davis. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
You know, B.A., I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
This one has been all about effort for them, in my opinion. Hitting the offensive glass hard, getting those extra points off extra possessions. That's big-time work there.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
He does not get the second one. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And Williamson throws it down.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Jones. Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 10. And here's Valanciunas. Yes, it's good.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
James passes to Nunn. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the score by the Lakers. McCollum outside. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds now. Here's James. Valanciunas with a rebound. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter to the paint. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
Williamson taking 2 shots.
That's good from Williamson.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Bryant, he's checked in for James. Williamson hits them both. And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Here's Alvarado. Outside Jones. Pass to Williamson. And here's Jones. 6 on the shot clock. No one near him. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Mr. Perfect. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's Ingram. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Outside Jones. From deep three-point range. The shot comes out.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Right side Walker from deep. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 10. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
New Orleans ball.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
New Orleans making some changes. McGee, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Nance comes in for Williamson. And it's Murphy in for Brandon Ingram. Pelicans will go for a different look here. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for McGee. Zion Williamson comes in for Nance. Ingram's checked in for Jones. And it's McCollum in for Alvarado. Ingram, the pass to Williamson. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court, so you have to control your emotions, but the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player.
And so in the game for the Lakers, LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Then it's Kendrick Nunn, then it's Lonnie Walker, and it's Mr. Perfect in a point guard.
AD doing what he does, 24/7, stuffing that stat sheet.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Valanciunas down low. Davis on him. Off target at the rim. The Lakers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Mr. Perfect. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Beverly, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Number 7. One shot.
One shot. Here in the second half, their free throw shooting percentage has definitely improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Graham, the pass to Ingram. Back to Graham. Here's Marshall. Check by James. Pass to Ingram to stop the run. And he takes it up and lays it in. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, you look at Ingram, and he's slight of build, and some folks question whether he could be an effective inside scorer in the NBA. With every bucket like that, those questions are being answered.
Now here's Nunn. Here's Mr. Perfect. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Graham, the pass to Ingram. Back to Graham. Pass to Marshall. You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. Beverly outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Ingram out to the right wing. Here's Marshall. There's the block. From behind the arc. Offensive board. Davis. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
Here's Graham. Pass to Ingram. There's the 3. The shot that time not on target. And Los Angeles the other way now.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Well, what a great effort that time by Davis. Just never gave up on it. Worked through tough defense and still found a way to get it up and down.
Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend. Hey, when you start locking it down at the line.
Here's Daniels. Nunn defends. Back to Graham. Ingram on the wing. 4 on the clock. 16 feet out. Good. And Graham with the setup. Ingram's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Virtually unfair. Actually, I'd say it is unfair for a 6'9" guy like Ingram to handle the pumpkin like that.
Marshall. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Number 7. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Pass to Ingram. Outside Graham. To the inside. Daniels, that one's true.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Now here's Beverly. Here's Mr. Perfect. And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the score by New Orleans. The Lakers with another miss. Graham against Beverly. Outside Ingram. There's the triple. James with the rebound. James has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From 13, 2 points. That one goes.
I think LeBron is best shooting the ball off the dribble. His accuracy, spot on.
Graham, the pass to Ingram. Here's Marshall. Check by James. Puts one up from 19. Marshall can't hit.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Mr. Perfect, covered by Ingram. Here's Mr. Perfect. Here's Davis. Uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got 9 points in the quarter.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
And here's Ingram outside. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Graham's got 3 assists in the game. Down low. Deflects the pass. Mr. Perfect. And it's good. He hits another one.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Pass to Daniels. Beverly against Graham. Here's Marshall. That one a little long.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Well, Graham, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, BA, this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to...
And the Lakers making a change here. And so it's New Orleans with it.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Mr. Perfect.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Graham. Takes a 3. It's not going to go for him. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything